Let's make this beautiful bag inspired by the quilted bag from COS. To make this bag, you will need 1 meter of lightweight fashion fabric, half a meter of lightweight lining fabric, half a meter of medium weight wadding, matching thread, elastic thread, and a zipper which should be between 18 to 40 centimeters long. The first step is to cut the fashion fabric pieces. These are the pattern pieces you will need to cut. These measurements are all in centimeters. You will need 2 pieces of the bag body, 2 front zipper covers, 2 side zipper covers, 1 handle and 1 bag bottom. After cutting the patterns, we need to start shirring the bag body pieces. For this, we mark a grid onto our fabric with horizontal and vertical lines that are all 8.5 centimeters apart. This will leave you with 7 vertical lines and 4 horizontal lines. The bottom section will be slightly longer, which is not a problem. This is where we now need the elastic thread. The back pieces will have to be shirred. If you haven't shirred before, I suggest watching a shirring tutorial or watch a previous tutorial of myself, which I have tagged in this video. Following the lines on the grid, we need to shirr the entire bag body pieces on both the vertical and horizontal lines. Make sure you use matching thread to your fashion fabric, as this will be visible in the finished bag. However, the color of the elastic thread does not matter. The finished piece should look like this, nice and scrunched up. We need to repeat the same process with the bag bottom, which is lengthwise divided in half and widthwise divided by 8.5 centimeters again. And we also repeat the same with the handle. Using our shirred pieces as guidance, we can then cut out the wadding and lining pieces to match the fashion fabric pieces. We will need to cut 4 bag body pieces, 2 out of the wadding and 2 lining pieces, 2 bag bottom pieces, 1 out of the wadding and 1 lining piece, and lastly 1 handle piece out of the wadding. And we don't need lining for the handle. Next, we need to simply top stitch our fashion fabric to the wadding pieces all around the edges of each piece to make the next few steps easier. This will also mean that we have to pleat the excess fabric that is created from the shirring of the pattern pieces. We can now sew the handle, which we will simply fold in half and sew right sides together lengthwise, making sure we do not catch the fabric from the inside. It will also help to sew a string to one of the ends of the handle, as this will help us turn the handle right side out. Due to the wadding, it is not going to be possible to turn them right side out with a safety pin. After turning the handle right side out, we can then cut off the excess string and the handle is done. Now we need to assemble the zipper with the zipper covers. My zipper is 18 centimeters long, which is about the shortest zipper I'd recommend using. A larger zipper would be better. However, please note that the zipper covers do need to reflect the measurements of the zipper. We start by encasing the zipper tape between the right sides of the side zipper covers. Once that's sewn together, we can turn the cover right side out to reveal the zipper. And we repeat the same step on the other side. This should leave us with the zipper being covered on both sides. We now need to cover the top and bottom of the zipper with the smaller zipper covers, again encasing the zipper between the right sides of the zipper covers. Once we've done this on both sides, we should now have this fully encased zipper. We can now assemble the bag and start by sandwiching the zipper between the padded fashion fabric and the lining piece, sewing all along the top edge. We need to repeat the same on the other side in order to fully install the zipper into the bag. Next, we can attach the bottom piece by pinning and sewing it all along one of the bag body pieces, making sure we do not include the lining in this. It's best to start pinning it from the center outwards in case the pieces don't line up perfectly. We need to repeat the exact same step with the lining as well, and it doesn't matter which side you attach the bottom to. Next, we need to open the zipper and can then attach the fashion fabric bottom to the other side of the bag. We now need to attach the handle to the bag by stitching it to the sides of the bag. At this stage, it only needs to be attached to the fashion fabric. Folding the lining bottom piece over to the bag, we can now close the sides, completely encasing the zipper cover and handle end. Now we can attach the lining bottom to the lining body, leaving a 10 cm gap at the bottom of the bag. Using the gap that we left, we can pull the lining over the bag. Lastly, we need to close the gap by folding the raw edges inside and top stitching it. Only thing left to do is turning the bag right side out, which completes the COS quilted bag recreation. This bag was super easy to make, and I personally love the outcome incredibly much. The shirring gives the bag such a unique look, and it just makes it really interesting. It is really lightweight and fits a lot of stuff, and I for sure know I will be wearing this at every opportunity possible. Let me know if anything was unclear or if you have any questions, and other than that, thank you so much for watching.